No matter how much the Canadian government streamlines eligible occupations for permanent residents, there is one particular occupation that I believe will remain relevant for a very, very long time in Canada, and that occupation is caregiving. I'm going to be talking about caregiver route to permanent residency in Canada. Now, if you have not seen my previous video about the caregiver pilot program, you should click here because it's a detailed video that contains everything you need to know, including the requirements, the places you can apply to get a caregiver job. In case you do not already know, the caregiver pilot program was announced by the Canadian government a few months ago to be launched between December and January 2025. That's December 2024 to January 2025, so it is very close. Basically, this program allows caregivers with a job offer to get permanent residency on arrival in Canada. This is fantastic, especially considering the changes that have been coming up every single week from the Canadian government. Caregiver route is still that route that is undefeated. I'm going to be talking about how you can become a continuing care assistant. Okay, I will be talking about what you're likely to make in this occupation in Canada, okay, as well as some notable institutions that can give you admission to actually get a certificate in this discipline, which would of course improve your chances of being employed in this occupation. So let's get started. I have already done the research for you concerning continuing care assistants, and all these institutions I will be sharing here are DLI, and they are eligible for postgraduate permit. But just in case you want to go and check yourself, of course, the link would also be in the description so you can go check it out. I'm going to be looking down on my screen, okay, on the screen of my computer here, so I can give you guys the right information. Now, basically, who is a continuing care assistant? A continuing care assistant, also known as CCA, helps clients with mobility, personal care, eating, and medication monitoring. Okay, so with a certificate in continuing care assistant, okay, you can actually work in a home, that is private practice. You can also work in recognized hospitals and healthcare institutions. As a continuing care assistant in Canada, your salary ranges from $23 to $25 per hour, which is very decent. I mean, considering the minimum wage in a lot of provinces in Canada, I believe that earning up to $24 per hour is actually a very decent pay. In order for you to land a job as a continuing care assistant, there are some requirements that are very, very crucial. Like I said before, you need to check out my previous video where I have broken it down in detail. But in general, number one is you want to make sure that you have a clean criminal record. Okay, you don't have any record of crimes on your name. Okay, you need to have a CPR certificate and first aid certificate. Okay, then you need to have a band 4 in your English certification or French certification, minimum of a band 4. It's either you take CELPIP or IELTS. These are all acceptable English language tests. Then you need to have self-defense training. Okay, you need to have gone through self-defense training as well as completed your vaccinations. A lot of this information would also be on the website, so you can check it out yourself later. So now I'm going to be taking you through some colleges that can give you a certification in healthcare aid, also known as continuing care assistant or care assistant. So guys, number one on my list would be Bow Valley College. Okay, now you can see here that it is not stated as continuing care assistant. Different colleges call it different names. So you can see here that it is called healthcare aid certificate. It says healthcare aid program will provide you with the opportunity to gain knowledge and hands-on skills to provide person-centered care within healthcare system. If you want to know more about this, all you want to do is scroll down. As you can see, it is in Calgary. Okay, and the resumption, that is start date, is January 9th 2025 and September 2nd 2025. The duration is 2 terms. Okay, of course, it's an on-site program, so you cannot take this program online. And the tuition fee for this, for international students, is 20,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, 20,000 Canadian dollars. And this is a 1-year certification course. 2 terms means like 2 semesters. 1 year, and this is basically the fee that you will be paying. Another institution that I will be talking about today is the Nova Scotia Community College, which is the NSCC. The course here is known as continuing care. And as you can see from my screen here, start date it's September. It is a certificate, okay? And you can scroll down to see the eligibility criteria. Now, for tuition, it costs 11,000, at least 11,000 Canadian dollars per year, okay? And this is a program that actually runs for 2 years. Okay, it runs for 2 years. When you come here, you can easily click on the admission requirements. Okay, look at the location and availability and every other information that is necessary for you to know about this particular program. Now, Saskatchewan Polytechnic is another institution that offers this program. It is known as Continuing Care Assistant, and it's a certificate program, as you can see. So all you want to do is simply scroll down, okay, to get more information about this program. This is the duration. Okay, start date is August and January of every year, and it is located in Alberta, Regina, Saskatoon. And there is also the online and distance option available just in case you want to take this online. Another institution I'll be talking about is the Conestoga College. The program here is called Personal Support Worker. Okay, when you get here, you can see more information about this program. It starts January 2025 and it's in Brantford campus. Okay, delivery for this program is hybrid, meaning that some courses will be taken physically at the college and some will be taken online, but whatever you do, you need to be in Canada to actually get this particular certification. Okay, and finally, okay, I will be talking about the RRC Polytechnic. In this institution, it is called Healthcare Aid, and as you can see, there are limited seats for winter 2025. So as much as possible, you want to come onto this site and apply as soon as you can if you are qualified for this program in this particular institution. Now, in case you didn't already know or you have probably forgotten, the Caregiver Pilot Program will be released December this year to January 2025. You need to already have your job offer, okay, before then. So this is a good time for you to start planning. If you want to go through these schools, if you want to improve your chances of actually getting hired later, then it's important that you try as much as possible to take these certification courses in these institutions, apply from wherever you are in the world, and you can apply for a visa to study in Canada. If you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. And if you would like me to talk to you one-on-one regarding this pathway to migrating to Canada, my contact information will be in the description box below. Also, if you need a Canadian standard resume, okay, you can't just use any kind of resume to apply for this job. So if you need a Canadian standard resume, feel free to contact our partner, Oceanet Study Abroad. I will be leaving a link in the description, okay, so you can go and contact them for your professional resume and cover letter writing. Until my next video, guys, stay kind and stay blessed. Bye.